Can I ask you another question? When you say, I trust one manager more than another, what do you actually mean? I'd like you to think about that. Is it because they've been there the longest, or is it because they've attended the most training, or maybe they know more employment law than others? Probably not, though. Most business owners are talking about something much deeper. They're talking about judgment. I think that's one of the biggest misunderstandings in management. One of my favourite questions to ask business owners is, which of your managers would you trust to deal with a difficult grievance tomorrow without actually speaking to you? And almost everyone answers immediately. What's fascinating is why. Nobody ever says because they've managed for 20 years or because they know every policy. They nearly always say, I trust the judgment. And that's when we stop talking about management experience and start talking about how trust is actually built. Most people think trust is something managers either have or they don't have. I don't believe that. I think trust is something that grows every time a manager handles a situation well. Every conversation, every decision, every difficult moment. That's where trust is earned. Trusted managers aren't born, they're built. Trust isn't built when everything is going well. It's built one good management decision at a time. And that's how confidence grows. That's how owners begin letting go. Every owner has one manager they instinctively trust. Why? Well, because they know that they'll handle difficult conversations, they'll use good judgment, they'll make balanced decisions, apply policies consistently, they'll keep people informed, and know when to seek advice, and also know when they don't need to be involved. None of that happens because someone attended a 1 day management course. It happened because they've been supported to develop their judgment over time. When managers don't develop that confidence, owners stay involved, people issues escalate, decision making becomes slow, managers are hesitant, teams are then frustrated, and growth becomes harder because every decision still depends on one person. So, the biggest lesson I've learned over nearly 30 years is that businesses don't become scalable because one owner finally lets go. They become scalable because managers become capable enough to take hold. And there's a huge difference. The goal isn't to create owners to step back, the goal is to build managers they feel confident stepping back for. So, this week, think about each of your managers and ask yourself, which manager do I instinctively trust the most? And then ask yourself, why? What behaviours have they consistently demonstrated? And then think about, how could I help my other managers build those same behaviours? Because trust isn't reserved for one individual, it can be developed across the whole management team. And the goal isn't simply to have managers, it's to build managers that you can genuinely trust. Managers who make good decisions, they handle difficult situations, they support your teams, and create evidence naturally of what they're doing. And ultimately, they help your business become less dependent on you. And that's what trusted managers do. So, you're watching the Trusted Manager Foundation series, and you've seen why trusted managers matter. My suggestion next is to look at the systems that help them succeed. And that's what I'll cover in the next video, why great HR software still needs great managers. And in this, we'll explore why software supports good management, but it never replaces it. Managers don't become trusted because they never make mistakes. They become trusted because they consistently make thoughtful, fair, and well judged decisions.